Konnichiwa! Hello everyone from Japan, and welcome to my movie review of Spider-Man, or The Amazing Spider-Man as they're calling this franchise reboot. And here's the poster in Japanese with the katakana there for Amazing Spider-Man. They hand out these nifty little posters often. Here's the one for The Avengers, which we don't get in Japan, unfortunately, if you can see down there, until August 17th. So, with all kinds of information. These characters aren't quite as well known. The Iron Man, Captain America movies weren't as big a deal here, but Spider-Man's fairly popular. And they chose to give us the movie before America, which was great. So in a minute, I'm going to switch over. At the theater yesterday, I went and saw it on opening day, the 23rd of June, with a few Japanese friends. And I took my camera, and right after we came out of the movie, there was a big poster up in the lobby. I stood there, and for about 3.5 minutes, I talked about my feelings about the movie. But I didn't show you all the goodies that I bought, and I forgot a few things. So after that review ends, I'm also going to go on and add a few things. It's all spoiler-free, so don't worry. I'm not going to give anything away if you're worried about that. Here's a close-up, a little bit better view of the cup. It's still fairly dark. This was kind of a commemorative cup that you could get yesterday, and they were handing out, you know, like, because it was this opening weekend. So here's the little topper that came on it. Little Spider-Man dude. I haven't taken him out of the package yet, but he's pretty cool. So he sits on top of the cup. We also got a discount on popcorn. So the cup was 700 yen, which is kind of expensive, but the figure's cool. They were just giving away these postcards. Which is all in English except on the back. It has some information in Japanese. Some things I bought. This is called a pamphlet, which is sort of short for pamphlet, and it looks like it's all in English, but of course on the inside it's made for the Japanese market. So all the text is in Japanese, and it's just filled with pictures and interesting stuff to look at, and of course read if you can read Japanese, but a lot of it's just pictures. Actually, I shouldn't show too many of those because I might give away things from the film, but there's stuff in English too, and then even more stuff you can buy, like just tons of stuff in the back, and an ad. I guess they're bringing the cartoon over to Disney XD. So this is about 700 yen. I usually buy these for most big movies I go see. I collect them, and I also usually buy one and put it in my office where the kids can come and read magazines and stuff. I bought clear file. This is like things I hold my papers in. So this one is kind of the cover art, and then the other side is usually something fun. So there's 2 in here. That was 500 yen. I bought some stickers to give to my Eikaiwa Shogakusei, my smaller children that I teach on Thursday nights. So those were 400 yen for that big sheet. And then I went to the ball machine where you can get things inside the ball, and this time they're these little metal medallions with Spider-Man stuff on them. There's 6 of them to collect. So they just say The Amazing Spider-Man on them in English and have him in different poses. So that was my haul yesterday from the movie. So enjoy the review. It's coming up next, and then stick around at the very end. I think I'm going to have a contest. All right, see you in a bit. Hey everybody, today is June the 23rd. It's Saturday, and here in Japan we finally got to see a movie before America. I was really excited. It's The Amazing Spider-Man, and it's pretty good. I'd have to say overall it's on par with the first Sam Raimi Spider-Man, but not as good as Spider-Man 2 with Doc Ock. The villain in this one is the Lizard, and he's so-so. He's obviously very CGI creation, but I don't think he has the gravitas and the depth that Doc Ock had in Spider-Man 2. So I got some fun stuff here. Sayaka's going to hand me some of my friends. So we watched it in 3D. Now this theater has these kind of Dolby Digital 3D glasses. They're not as good. We sometimes go to a theater in Hiroshima, and I think their 3D is better. So overall, there was times when I took off the glasses, and you really don't need them at all. I would say don't pay the extra for the 3D unless you just really want to see it that way. There was some fun stuff. I got a fun Spider-Man cup because it's the premiere weekend, and of course, you know, they have like little promo posters and fun stuff you can get. I liked Emma Stone a lot as Gwen Stacy, and also in this one, instead of J. Jonah Jameson at the Daily Bugle, I mean, how could they top that performance in the Raimi pictures? The bad guy, in a way, that gives Peter a hard time is played by Dennis Leary as Gwen's father, the chief of police. They take a long time to get to the point where he's in the costume. So it's Mark Webb, I mean, come on, the guy's last name is Webb, is the director, and he did 500 Days of Summer, and he takes a lot of time to set up the character before you see him doing Spider-Man things. But overall, I liked it. It felt a little long. The ending was appropriate. And Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man, I think, is an even better Peter Parker than Tobey Maguire was in the Raimi pictures. So overall, we had one person here who's never seen a Spider-Man picture. Did you like it?
Yes.
Yeah, she liked it. I think if you've never seen a Spider-Man, or you've got a young child who maybe hasn't seen the DVDs for some reason, it's a good introduction to the character. They don't mess around with, the rumor is that they were going to really alter his origin. They don't really. They give him mechanical web shooters, and there's things like that. I don't want to spoil anything, that are handled well. The person behind the camera has seen all the other Spider-Man movies. Did you like it?
Yes.
Yeah, so I think overall it's a fun movie. It's good. It's unfortunately sandwiched between Avengers, which hasn't come out in Japan yet, and Batman, which I know is going to be amazing. So it's probably going to get, you know, by comparison, not seem as good. But overall, I'd say it's a fun time at the movies. I'm glad we got to see it here in Japan before you guys in America. So thanks for watching. Tell me in the comments if you're going to go see it. What do you want to go see it in 3D? And you know, I guess the one thing I really didn't like about it was the music. The soundtrack I thought was really not very good. So yeah, see what you think about the music if you go see it. Performance is good. All the CG of like Spider-Man twirling through the city and stuff, amazing. And the romance is well developed and I think well played by the two actors. So overall, a thumbs up for me. I enjoyed it. Well worth the money. Thanks, guys. See you next time. Okay, welcome back. So I liked it. I really, you know, thinking about it now for a day, it's now Sunday, I really did enjoy it. I think I want to see it again in 2D, to be honest. I took off the glasses at one point, and the movie was so bright and colorful, and it kind of got dimmed by the glasses. So Ozzy78, another Japanese J-vlogger, went and saw it yesterday too. He put his video up last night. I'm going to put a link to that down below. Go see what he thought of it. If you want to discuss spoilers or talk about the movie with me or ask me questions, maybe don't put them in the comments. Follow me on Twitter or go to my Facebook page. I'll put those links down in the description and ask away. Anything is fine there because it's more, you know, directly at me. Try to keep the comments spoiler free here for a few weeks, I guess, until it comes out in America. The Stan Lee cameo is something I forgot to mention in my review when I was standing there. A lot of Japanese people were walking by and looking at me strangely because a movie let out just as I was doing my review. So I was kind of like, whoa, whoa, and I forgot a few things I wanted to say. The Stan Lee cameo is really good, and it's funny, I was like the only non-Japanese person in the theater. There was maybe about 100 people, which for a movie in English with Japanese subtitles is pretty good at that theater. And so I was the only one who laughed when he came on screen. It's a funny scene anyway, and then of course knowing that it's him, because I don't think, you know, he's particularly famous in Japan. I had to explain who he was later to the two people I was with who didn't know who he was. But it's good. And there is a tag mid-credits, mid-end credits. I won't say anything about it, but I didn't understand it. It's setting up something for a potential sequel. So if you understand after you go see it, I'm sure the internet boards will be aflame with what it all meant. But I didn't quite understand the meaning of what happens in that tag. But do stick around. Don't leave right when the credits start. And the other interesting thing is we got a Japanese, like a J-pop power band doing the end song over the end credits. And I'll put a link to their video. It's on YouTube here, but I'm assuming that's going to be some kind of bad Nickelback type rock band in America doing it in America. So that was interesting. They tailored it to the Japanese market. All right, thanks for watching again. Usually these type of reviews go on my other channel, TaishaJason. I'll put a link there to my playlist. I talk a lot about movies over on that channel, but I figured I'd put this one on this channel just to let you know about that playlist. And the contest. I've got a few of these postcards, so I'm simply going to mail them to a random commenter down below. Tell me what your favorite movie superhero is. Who do you like in the movies? Is it Superman? Is it Batman? Is it Iron Man now? I haven't seen the Avengers yet, but you'd have to pick one Avenger. You can't just tell me the Avengers. So who's your favorite on-screen superhero? And 2 people I will mail you this postcard. And then I'm going to be collecting these. I want all 6. So 2 people, and it'll just be random. I'm sure I will get doubles because, it's random when you put your 200 yen in. So 2 people, I will mail you one of these Spider-Man kind of dangly things from Japan. So leave a comment down below. Who's your favorite movie superhero? And so 4 people will win something. Okay? Peace. Thanks for watching.